Hey everyone, it's the Movie Mensch, and we're here on a Friday talking about this week's movies. We're going to start things off with one of my favorites of the week. It is called Prey. It is a prequel, I guess you could call it, maybe, but it takes place in the Comanche Nation 300 some years ago on the Great Plains of the United States. It takes place in a Native American landscape, and it couldn't be a better situation for our predator to land. Sadly, for him or her, I guess. I guess. The film is called Prey. It's going to be on Hulu. No theatrical release, although I really wish it would because it is the best Predator movie since Arnold's. I might even put it above Arnold's because honestly, there is something about this movie that's very primal, very down to earth, and no matter what kind of tech this Predator has, everything the Comanche people throw at him is a little too much. And in particular, Amber Midthunder. She plays kind of the main character. She aspires to be a warrior, and because of gender issues, of course, from the 1700s that even existed in native cultures, they just didn't think she had it. And uh, that, of course, is our cue as the audience to know that maybe she's going to do something on her own. So she basically and the predator are on a collision course. And oh my goodness, what a thrill ride. Director Dan Trachtenberg has really created something special. He's the guy who gave us 10 Cloverfield Lane, which I actually also very much liked, and I think is the best in that series. Um, he also did a couple episodes of The Boys, which is a fantastic series on Amazon Prime. If you haven't seen it, go see it tonight. I mean, like, right after you watch Prey on Hulu. It's just one thing after the other. The setups are just so organic because they take place in a non-technological world, um, but yet there's this beast that has high-tech abilities, and those little red laser lights when they appear on you, pretty much your time is limited. But it, to a people that have never seen a laser before, this is really a kind of a revelation. So it's a fantastic use of a landscape, of a locale, of a cast, of a director operating at its best. And the cinematography and the vistas that you get to see are going to be gorgeous. And they really are. And there's so much for the predator to get lost in this forest. But at the same time, you're dealing with a people, the Comanches, who are used to being at one with the nature around them in order to survive, whether it be getting deer or buffalo or what have you. And so, needless to say, the prey, who's the prey? I mean, that's kind of the question here. Is it the predator or is it the Comanches? I think we'll have the answer by the end. There's another aspect of this that I actually really much like because it's of course fantasy, but there's historical accuracy in it, and that the Comanches and Amber's character runs into some French um, characters who are nefarious, maybe putting it a little mildly, but they're out there poaching as much as they can. There's a scene where they've taken the hides off of all the buffalo, which of course we know the Native Americans lived off of and worshipped, and just maybe not worshipped, but held in such high regard. And um, that really gets her. And so these French folks think they have something in this little supposedly quote unquote Indian girl, which they call her, and they have no idea who they've run into. And it's a nice little wrinkle to this story that adds another layer to it, another 15, 20 minutes of kind of drama and action and relevance, I think. And I very, very much enjoyed this movie. I cannot recommend it enough. I actually want to see it again, which I think is the highest honor you can give a film. So, Dan Trachtenberg, great job, director, and wherever you found Amber Midthunder, she needs to be in more movies. She out Arnold Arnold, and then I actually wouldn't mind a movie maybe where Arnold goes back in time and we see these two go at it because he wouldn't know what hit him. It's that simple. She's that awesome. So for now, this is the Movie Mensch. I am Joel Amos. And remember to go see Prey. It, it deserves a B plus from the Movie Mensch.